£670. Another 10 seconds coming off the time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Cliff. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Cliff, in geometry, the theorem of Pythagoras applies to which sort of triangle?
Right angle triangle.
Correct. Amanda. According to the lyrics of the popular song recorded by Frank Sinatra, they've got an awful lot of coffee in which country?
Brazil.
Correct. Judy. In nature, what Q is the name of a common mineral that has gem varieties called amethyst and rock crystal?
Quartz.
Correct. Steve. In 2007, to mark the 10th anniversary of its succession from Britain, Hong Kong was given a pair of which animals as a gift from China?
Dragons.
Giant panda. Penny. In travel, which word for a minor collision in which one vehicle runs into the back of another can also mean to move a train between sidings?
Bump.
Shunt. Sean. In oral hygiene, a liquid intended not to be swallowed but to be used as a rinse to freshen the breath is known as what? Gum, swill or mouthwash?
Mouthwash.
Correct. Cliff. In the abbreviation NCT, representing the trust that offers support to pregnant women and new parents, the letter C stands for what?
Childbirth.
Correct. Amanda. In sociology, the two-word term used to describe many black Britons that stresses their family origins in the West Indies is Afro what?
Caribbean.
Correct. Judy.
Bank.
In money, what P is a colloquial term used to refer collectively to credit and debit cards and reflects the name of the material from which they are made?
Plastic.
Correct. Steve. In history, what is the current name of the Russian city that between 1914 and 1924 was known as Petrograd?
Stalingrad.
St. Petersburg. Penny. In antiques, which type of cream-coloured Japanese pottery shares its name with a type of small tangerine?
Satsuma.
Correct. Sean. In drama, the plays of Samuel Beckett are sometimes categorised as belonging to the theatre of the what? Abysmal or absurd?
Absurd.
Correct. Cliff. In TV, Felicity Jones starred as the heroine Catherine Morland in a 2007 adaptation of the Jane Austen novel entitled Northanger what?
Abbey.
Correct.
Bank.
Amanda. In pop music, Kiss Me, Honey, Honey, Kiss Me and Big Spender were UK hit singles for which Cardiff-born singer who later became a dame?
Shirley Bassey.
Correct. Judy. Which word meaning tiredness is also a term for the condition of weakness in metals caused by variations in stress?
Fatigue.
Correct. Steve. In engineering, what W is a low wall or dam built across a river to raise the water level?
Weir.
Correct. Penny.
Bank.
The British director who often edits his own films under the name Arnold Crust and who is also... Time's up and you won £300. But who's moored their dinghy in Stupid Harbour? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
According to the statistics, the strongest link is Amanda. Steve is the weakest link, but will the other players consider that when casting their votes?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Steve.
Steve. Steve.
Penny.
Steve.
Steve.
Cliff, have you ever lost your trousers so then you've lost your keys?
Not that I'm ever willing to admit to, no.
Really?
No.
If you played cards, you might lose your trousers, mightn't you? Then you couldn't get in at home.
My wife is very loyal, forgiving person.
Does she have keys round her waist?
Just to keep me in check, yes.
Why, Steve?
Unfortunately, poor Steve had a nightmare round, really.
Amanda, why Steve?
I think it was the dragons answer. You don't get many dragons these days.
Steve, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I really feel bad about the question I got wrong about Hong Kong, but the only word that came to my mind when I looked at Anne was dragon.
Round 5, you have £1,970. Another 10 seconds coming off the time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Amanda. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Amanda, in geography, which large island northeast of Canada is bigger in area than New Guinea, Borneo and Madagascar?
Greenland.
Correct. Judy, in tourism, the leisure activity of observing humpbacks, orcas and similar mammals from a boat has the alliterative name whale what?
Watching.
Correct. Penny. In royalty, which private residence inherited by Queen Elizabeth II in 1952 is situated near King's Lynn in Norfolk?